Assalamu alaikum and hello guys. So welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sheba and this is my sister Mwana. So we are currently we are both second years here at University, and my sister here, Mwanamisi Kasirani, happens to be also an entrepreneur and a writer. So inshallah today she's joining me in this video where we are going to be sharing a few of our stories and struggles that we face as Muslim students here at university level, and how we personally have been able to fight those struggles and overcome them with time. So most of us assume, and most of Muslim students out there assume, that once you're at the university level, it's so difficult to be a practicing Muslim and a thriving student at the same time. But such kind of things happen to be let me use this word, guys, it's like a scam, because it's really happening and people are practicing Muslims. Alhamdulillah, we are not saying we are like the perfect Muslims out there, but we are struggling and aiming at bettering ourselves each and every day. And yes, it is possible to become practicing Muslims and thriving students at the same time. So we're going to hear today from our sister Mwanamisi Kasirani, who is going to share us part of her story with the struggles.
Okay, I'll go straight to my story, and then some other details will come later. So it was on a Friday, and I was a first year student by then, and I was so excited to go to class. And just as a normal student would dress, just as a normal Muslim would dress, they put on their best clothes on Friday. So I wore my dress and a long hijab when I went to class, and I sat with we were 5 girls. Then a guy came in. He was our classmate. So he was greeting everyone with his hand, and he was offering hugs to anyone who was comfortable with it. So everyone greeted him, and it was now my turn. So when he came to me, he said hi. I told him I didn't shake his hand, so he felt bad, and he was asking me why didn't I take his hand. And I tried explaining to him that I did not shake hands because my religion does not allow me to, because it is like a temptation to the opposite gender. Once you shake the hand of an opposite gender, you start feeling funny, and it's not a feeling that we are supposed to entertain as Muslims. So he was actually mad. He did not accept it. So he said a lot. And one of the things he told me is that how am I going to secure a job in this country if I cannot even shake hands with the opposite gender? I mean, what kind of a life am I expecting myself to live if I cannot hug the opposite gender or shake hands with the opposite gender? But I understood him, because it was new to him. He had never seen people doing that, because he's from another region and I'm from another region. So maybe a Christian from the coastal region would understand this better. So that is my story, guys, and with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, today we are going to look at some of the tips that are going to help us deal with such challenges when they come in, when we are striving to act accordingly to the law of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
So guys, many of you might be asking how was that even possible for them to be good friends at this time, and maybe where on earth did she get her courage to ask him, no, I'm not shaking hands with you because it's not allowed in Islam. But here's the thing, coming personally, I'm sharing a personal tip with you guys, and it's that just come out open to people and tell people why you're not doing whatever you are not doing. Give them a reason why you're not shaking hands. On a personal level, on a personal experience. The thing is that I came out to all my classmates, all my female classmates, when they usually came to me and wanted to greet me, and I just told them I'm not allowed to do this and that, and I will be so happy if next time like things were at this level every day and we just continued with that. For me, I'm coming out and telling people why I'm not doing whatever I'm doing really helped. I guess for you, Ma.
Yeah, what he's saying is so true. Like telling people that you aren't doing this because of 1, 2, 3. You don't have to say it in a harsh way. You just have to make people understand. It's your responsibility to make them understand, and it is also a platform for you to do dawah. Let them understand the good reason as to why you don't shake hands. The first thing you need to show them that it is a temptation, and that is why we do not shake hands. Like we all know scientifically, once a man and a woman come into contact, there is always a reaction that takes place. So just make people understand. And another tip is giving people time. Give people time. They aren't used to this kind of norm. So I'm not saying you should fit in, no, just give them time, and bi'idhnillah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they are going to come and understand you. So this boy currently is a great friend of mine, and once he sees me, he just waves, and he waves from the heart. Yeah, like that. So he waves from his heart. So just give people time. People aren't used to this norm of you not shaking hands. They aren't used to this habit of people not hugging. Sorry. So give people time, but don't fit in. Just accept yourself that you're a Muslim, and that is what you're supposed to do, and that is the good reason behind it. Another thing, be consistent. Once people come to you and they offer you their hand, you'll also feel bad as a human being. It feels bad. Maybe you'll ask yourself questions like, what does he think of me? He thinks I'm rude, so and so on. So maybe the next time Shaitan is going to tell you, no, the next time you see him, just offer him your hand so that he can also feel good. But remember, yeah, he is going to feel good, but what about you? Let's leave Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. What about you? What does your heart feel about it? How do you receive it? So it is you that matters. It's their duty to understand you. So just be consistent in your practice so that people don't get confused. People will try it on you. They'll come several times. I remember a friend of mine too came to me after I had told him that I don't shake hands, and he came to me. I was heading to the library, and he was like, hi, and he offered me his hand. So, and I was just shocked because he just came abruptly, and after that he told me, yes, I was trying it on you. He confessed to me that he was trying it on me. How would I take it? Am I serious, or was I just rejecting his hand for the first time? So guys, what I'll tell you, just be consistent. People are going to try you, but you know this better. You're not even doing it for, you're doing it for yourself, because you're protecting yourself from temptations of the opposite gender. And you're also doing it for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So no matter how many rejections you're going to face, no matter how people are going to look at you, as long as you know the genuine reason behind it, just keep holding on to it, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to see you through.
True. Very true, guys.
So the other point is pray. We can't become whatever we want by not praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is through Allah's will. When Allah knows our intentions, and then we put our prayers to Him, it's when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to grant us the will and the ability to work on whatever we want to work. So guys, just pray. Tell Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that is the hardship you are facing. People are not treating you well just because you chose to practice that, and ask Him to grant you. Sorry. Yeah guys, so ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant you the strength to keep on practicing it. And yeah, it's going to be hard for the first time. For the first year of your university life, is going to be hard, but believe me, when people see your consistency as you go to year 2, as you go to year 3, as you go to to year 4, they'll accept that you are that kind of a person. So it takes time. It's only hard at the beginning, and once you give up at the beginning, then it means that you're going to live a fake life. You're not happy shaking hands with the opposite gender. You're not happy hugging the opposite gender. You're just doing it so that people can see that you're cool. So just pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give you that strength, and you also have to be patient. People are not going to accept it easily, and it's not your duty to make them change. It's not easy to change someone. Yours is just explaining. When they choose to understand, let them understand. If they refuse to understand, let it be. It is upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make them change. It's not your duty. So just keep on practicing it. And if they think, other people are going to think that you're a bad person, you are rude, but that is not you. You know yourself better. Saying no to shaking hands does not make you a bad person. It means that you're not ready to fit in with anyone's culture. So just continue doing it, guys. If you are doing it and you're struggling with it, it's a struggle. You can quit. I assure you, you can quit. I personally used to do it, and I used not to like it because I used to feel funny, and I didn't like the funny feeling. So once someone came out and gave me her story, and she's a noble person, mashallah. I don't know if you know her, guys. Her name is Salma Abdul Latif. She's an entrepreneur. She has this brand called Salome Beauty Products, and she has been a Nobel Prize winner. She has been awarded at the something like the Coast Women Awards of the Year. So this girl has won all these prizes without even shaking hands with the opposite gender. And yesterday I was reading her story. She says that in some events, some people, she was supposed to be a winner in some of those competitions, but the organizers did not make her win, and they disqualified her just because she was practicing some of these principles. But yesterday she was announced as the Coast Women Awards of the Year, and she was among the winners. So once you practice this, Allah is going to take you through everything that you are going through. So don't even worry about it. If people don't understand you, they reject you, just let them be. You won't miss out anything if you strive to practice what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants. Thank you.
So guys, thank you so much, Mwana, for those tips. I hope you guys have learned something from that. I personally have really benefited from that, from just listening here. It's so amazing. So you guys, if any one of you wants to share the stories with us, please just, you can comment down below, or if you want to be anonymously, you want to share your stories anonymously, you can send your stories through my Instagram and through Mana's Instagram. I'll put the links, I'll put the handles in the description box below. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. And I'm so glad you guys, if you've reached this far, please like the video, leave a nice comment, and let us know, guys, if you're facing the same struggles and what you do to overcome this kind of struggles. And let's keep it growing, guys. So thank you so much, guys, and I guess I'll see you in the next video.